What's up, everybody? A Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Witness Wednesdays. So, about where we are, which looks nothing like where we left off. Sorry about that. Got a little choked up there. This is actually, I am back, and what I mean by that is I'm no longer running on pre-recorded footage. I recorded this. By the time you're seeing it, I recorded it the night before, so we're back to live episodes again for now. So, what happened was I had about 2 more episodes, 2 or 3, already recorded from a while back when I did a lot of bulk recording on this series, and it was also on the hard drive that crashed that I mentioned in Space Engineers in the last episode. So, yeah. So unfortunately there's a big time jump here where I probably spent about another hour and a half of gameplay that now the progress has been made, but you won't really see it. So what happened was, mostly what happened, I think I cleared one area. We're going to try and backtrack a little bit. This is as far as I'd gotten in this area. Let me see where it started. It started back at the boat, over there. Did we go this? I don't think I went this way yet. Maybe I did. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually played this game. I'm excited though. I'm excited to be back and playing again. I missed it. I missed the Witness. Witness is so much fun. Even though it's infuriating at times. It's fun though. I like it. Very different and unique. Okay, so this is definitely where we started. So we started here. I wonder if these catwalks play into... I'm looking at everything as puzzles now. And I'm looking at things with a fresh eye. So, this is the first puzzle we're greeted with. I think it opened the door, if my memory serves. And honestly, I'll probably be looking at this almost just as much as you guys are. Because that was down here before, and when I opened it... Or when I solved it, it opened. But I got stuck here before. This is where I ended. I think the running theory was keeping the stars on one side of the line. And then this one just screwed everything up. I think it actually is proportionate. I think. Now that I'm looking at this again after so much time has passed. Like the fact that there's a star in the left corner with no line. And there's one on the right with the line around it. So I'm kind of wondering if it's proportion thing, like it's left and like one corner has the line, one corner doesn't, kind of thing. If you'll notice, I'm wondering. I know I was very confused by these. These were. I'm thinking it's equality. Maybe that's kind of what I'm thinking now. So like there's 4 to the right and 4 to the left. So could we do something as simple as this? No. Okay, so they blink. How about this? No, they blink. Okay. Let's try a divide and conquer philosophy. Ooh, okay, that was interesting. What did we do? We went this way, and around. Okay, so maybe it is keeping things on one side of the line then? Like this? No? Really? Alright, let me try this again. So we did this way, then we did this, and then we did this. Now, the 4 in the middle that are on the right side of the line end up blinking. So those are considered left out, I guess. So, but if I do this, then it, like, blinks like none of them are right. That's curious. How about, let's try this. Let's see if the right ones blink. Oh, that's weird. So those didn't blink. Okay. That was not what I expected to happen. Ooh, let's go this way. Right? Maybe? Maybe? 4 on the left. 4. Nope. Okay. I'm not I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this at all. That's weird. Alright, let me try something like this. I know we kind of did this, but I'm trying to experiment criteria. And now this one worked. Very curious. I have a feeling, though, that it's going to end up being something like this. And the reason I'm thinking that, even though apparently I'm very wrong, so that might not be the case at all. That's odd. So this is what happened before. This is why I got stuck. I wonder... Can I solve this one first? That would be hilarious. We're just gonna try it. Not right at all. Okay. Not right at all. Okay. Open to ideas. So this is what I find odd. The ones that were kept on the left side of the line is not blinking. The ones on the right were. But if you make the whole thing this way... I'm going to try something real quick. Yeah, see, now none of them... Huh? Sense... What does this make? I wonder if it's equality on each section. And what I mean by that is like 2 on one side, like this. There's 2 on one side, 2 on the other kind of mentality. So maybe like this? No? How about 3 to 1? I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. Alright, we're moving on. So, I solved all these, but I will admit they were happenstance. It was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I just tried things and they worked, and eventually I was like, okay, there must be a pattern, but I really am not seeing it. Now, I probably should look at those just at a glance. Look, I'm trying to figure out what the connection is between, like, the line and the dot. You know what I mean? As far as... Like, this one didn't help me at all, because it's just straight up the middle, and then this one's... It seems like it's an equality thing. Like, there has to be... Maybe it's mirrored. Maybe that's the theme. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other. That's a curious notion. Especially considering that this one has different pieces to the puzzle. So I can't go up the middle then, really. I don't think. This is interesting. So, like, if I... No, because I did that already, and that didn't work. Okay. Serpentine! Serpentine! We're gonna try it. Okay, so the end works. What? How does that make sense? How did this work? All I did was this. Okay. Okay. So... the top works, but the bottom doesn't. Maybe it's left and right and middle. Like, I went through the middle on that one, so I have to go through the middle on this one. Maybe? Okay, that got some results. Before we get too far into this, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. This might be a little bit of a weird episode, but it's basically a combination of me getting back into the flow of the game, as well as also kind of sort of recapping. So, I don't think I unlocked the boat before. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't honestly... Oh, no, I didn't, because I remember where the boat came from. It came... Where am I on this map thing, anyway? I guess I'm here. Okay. So it came from... Wait, where was that map laid out before? It was laid out... That's right. Okay, I'm gonna go back there. I remember where it came from now. I think. Maybe. Come on. Alright. I still haven't figured out what this right one is. Is that the throttle? Can I adjust this even? I think that's the throttle. Maybe? This is kind of a cool boat, though. Gotta admit. Yeah, I think that's the throttle. Let's test it out. Why not? So if I go... like so... Yep. Totally the throttle. Why would I want it anywhere else but maxed out? So, this actually shows us kind of the map of the island. Where we came from was the trees with the swamp. Obviously, to our right is the ship, which we're sailing through right now. Then you have in the middle, well, kind of the middle, right below the dot right now, where that four double, wow. That, 4 combination puzzle was that I freaked out over because it was one of the best puzzle things I've ever seen in my life. To the left, we might actually do that this episode, actually, is go to the left. Because I've never been to the desert temple, and that looks kind of cool. Directly below that is the, it's like that water pagoda island where we got that first laser activated. This area here. And then this one's that warehouse section right next to it. This is the tree area. This is the windmill. Let's see, what else do we have here? That I think is the starting castle, but I don't know for sure. That might be the starting castle? No, that's one of the towers in the windmill village, I think. That's the temple area thing that I got a little stuck on. I don't think I've been to that tree. I don't think I've been to that rock. I might have been up on that cliff over there, but I don't think I did the puzzles there. It definitely wasn't in that one. So we definitely have some stuff to explore still. But I ended up completing this set of puzzles. I think I either completed them or I didn't do some of these because they still can hurt my head. But this area, some of you know this area, but we never actually completed the area. So one of the episodes that is now going to be dubbed the Lost Episodes, we came into the, I'm going to call this the quarry area because it kind of looks like a stone quarry. And we got to do this crap, which honestly, I will be honest, I did it, but I don't fully understand it yet. This one was fairly straightforward. It was like, left or right type of thing. But it's like, okay, so this symbol is like a mulligan or a gimme. And so I guess the idea is that you're supposed to cover up all the dots, except there's going to be ones that you can't, and then those little tripod-shaped things, whatever they're called, kind of like basically bail you out, for lack of a better term, and that's what most of these are like. Let's see if I can erase this one. So we've got one dot, but you have to like use that also. So by not collecting that dot, it uses the white thing. That's honestly none of this stuff is guaranteed. Like none of it. And see, like that, then it doesn't use it. So I don't know what the criteria is for using the dot. Actually, now I've screwed this up and now I don't remember how I did this. Did I leave that one? Was that what I did? Leave the one over down there? Maybe it has to be on the same side of the line? Maybe that would be a good experiment to try? Oops, wait. So... yeah, so if you're thinking of it as it has to be on one side of the line, I think it starts getting a little more restricted. Okay. Okay, So I think that might be what I was missing before. It has whatever dot you don't end up using. It looks like it has to be on the same side of the line as the tripod shape thing. Okay, well, see, I'm glad I came back because now this clears up some stuff. Let's see if I can... See, like, that has a dot on both sides. Okay, see? Glad I came back. That was for the door, so that you can get in here rather easily. Obviously, this one... excuse me, that one and that terminal is kind of your ramps for switching whatever to get places. I do kind of wish there was a very minimal jump function to the game. That would be kind of cool. And then when we came around here, there's the controls. We were greeted with this crap, which is a combination of both, I guess. And I honestly kind of regret not looking at that more closely before I cleared it, because now I don't really remember what I'm doing. Okay, so following our logic so far, that would keep it on that side, so it should clear that dot in the corner. And then like that. Ha! Aha! Nailed it in one. And then this was a weird thing that I lucked my way through most of it. I think it had to do with equal amounts of colors, or everything not red. I see, like this, it cleared the red one, and then the green and the blue and the red cleared, and it solved it. This one, there's tons of red, so I'm not really sure why I got rid of that red one. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was dividing the colors on two sides of the line and keeping them separated from red. And so this red one got negated, just like this one negated one of the colors, so red's on one side. Okay. I think that's what... Yep. I think that's what it was. It was dividing all the colors against red. Or red and the other colors. Okay. See, I'm glad I came back and looked at these. I wouldn't have figured that out again. Okay, and then we got our... Oh! I don't want to talk about it. There was another room down here somewhere, though. Here it is. I knew there was another one. So again, I apologize that you guys didn't get to see all this live, because I had recorded it, and I wasn't like, you know, I'm just going to skip all this, and you're never going to see it or anything. I still haven't figured out what these are. There's a symbol on these. Like, okay, what... Will this solve if I do this? No. But it solved if I did this. Okay. Is it the triangle shape? Maybe? I don't know. And they don't activate anything. They're just like dead panels, so I don't really know what those do, if anything. Let's see. Did I ever solve the laser for that? I don't think I did. There is a laser around here, but I couldn't solve it. Let's see if we can fix that. Since we are now armed with more knowledge, and knowledge is power that makes us more powerful. No? That was worth a shot. Okay, there was another line here we had to activate. And I don't think I ever found it? Or couldn't solve it. There it goes. It goes way down over there. Jeez. Could you make this more difficult for me to get to? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely that cable. And there's stuff in the boathouse area that I didn't solve, so that must be the missing link to those puzzles to activate that panel. So yeah, we're getting there. I did this area, and then I think I moved to the jungle area and got kind of stuck. And I think that was where I ended the episode. That elevator will take you up. It's kind of a shortcut, I guess. And then that was a little funky. But that was for the gate. Now that we know how the cancellation things work, though, I'm interested. I'm very interested in attempting the ones at the main hub area again. And these are the stars, but they're black and white. So we still don't have really the star mechanic down from the jungle area. I think these are the same mechanics anyway. Like, if we're doing this... Ooh. Okay. Let's put them on the... Wait, can I do that? I don't think I can do that without... This is an interesting conundrum. Because if I put the white ones on the inside, then I can't get to the exit point. Alright, this is a good time to test my equality theory. So if we do this on this side, would we not have to do the same on the outside? No. It's 3. Alright, so let's watch this. If we do 3, and we cut 1, come back. I'm trying to mirror this in my head, and it's very difficult. Separate 1. No, that won't work. Separate 1. Okay, back down. No. Dang it. Wait. If I did this, then I should have gone like this, right? This is making not much sense to me. No, that's... Wait. I would need to do this. Right? No, that doesn't look right. Dang nabbit. How about this one? Now, I've been told a lot about these. I've been reading the comments. I haven't been doing very good at responding to anything, but I've been reading the comments, and a lot of people have been telling me that the Tetris idea is kind of a wrong preconsumption. Consumption? Preconception? What's the word I'm looking for? Wrong presumption. There. Let's go with that one. I think that's what I meant to say. So, we need to... Everybody's been telling me not to change the orientation, and we need to include the blocks, but try and fit them all together in the same space. Or roughly, that's kind of my interpretation of what everyone's telling me. So, I'm thinking this won't work already. We have a 3 block and then a 3 upside down T looking thing, but it's at an angle, which is disquieting. I think that's, I don't know. Don't pay attention to my words. The reason it's unsettling, there we go, that's the word I was looking for, is because... Okay, hold on. If I do 3 here, that would be the T. And then I could do, that would be the other third, but now I can't get back. There's only one place we can start from here, so what if we did... Now this, the angle concerns me. I don't like that block is at an angle. Because it makes me feel like the shape is going to be affected by that. I don't know if that means that it's going to be like this. Like, that's the 3 base things? No, that can't be right, can it? I don't know how much, like, the angle should be affecting me, or if any. Let's look at it without it. I was thinking like this, but that won't include... Let me just try this and see if it actually will give me anything. Oh, that's weird. Neither one of them blinked, but it didn't solve. That's odd. Okay. But everybody's been telling me not to flip the... I was going to say I could do like this, and that would be 3 on the bottom, but everyone says not to flip the orientation. What if I did... Dang it. None of these will work. Because whenever you do this, you can't get back. Ugh. This is weird. Okay. What if we do like... Oh, wait a minute. Might be onto... Maybe might be onto something. Possibly. Maybe not. Because I don't think that will work. Okay. Well, we are not having any luck today, are we? Tell you what, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. And before we run out of all of our time, this one might be a little bit longer just because I haven't been playing in a minute. I may also do some chopping for stuff that was just redundant and didn't get anything done. I don't know, because sometimes me messing up sometimes gives you guys ideas of what to do. Like, oh, you tried that, but it didn't work. Otherwise, I might get stuff like, have you tried this? Yes. Tried this? Yes. So, I'll leave that in. But it might make this episode a little bit longer. I want to try out the desert temple. I've never been here before. And I'm getting stuck on a lot of these other puzzles. So maybe desert light, maybe this can help me figure out the star thing. I'm hopeful. That looks dangerous. Actually, that looks like the laser. Oh boy, this looks awful. Okay. This is totally going to end up being a thing. Shiny. That's not a puzzle, is it? Who am I kidding? Everything's a puzzle in this game. Nothing's on. It seems like it might be a problem. Okay. This looks terrible. I'm guessing this will turn... No? Nope. Okay. I was thinking... Whatever. That's the first one. I'm guessing, because that's going to turn on this stuff. I'm guessing. Ooh, what's that over there? I thought this temple was the only thing here. Hey, look! Power Rangers! Oh, come on. You guys had to have seen that. Had to have seen the resemblance there of the Power Ranger building, right? Is that not just me? I hope. Otherwise, I'm crazy. Okay, so this is... Woo! Almost fell off. This is weird and totally probably means something. Right? Have I just been playing this long enough that I'm starting to see puzzles everywhere? Okay, so it's definitely revolving around diamonds, sun, and light. Seems to be a recurring theme. Unfortunately, I'm not really making the connection on what... Oh, hello. You're not powered yet. I'm not making the connection quite on where the solutions are for these. I'm guessing there's so much lighting going on. I'm guessing this is going to be a light-based. Especially with the whole sun and all that on the building. It just seems like it makes sense. However, I don't know... Wait a minute, was that one lit up? I think I might have... Okay, that one's lit up. Like, doable. Oh, there's different starting... Oh, jeez. Oh! Oh, no, no! What did he do? I didn't mean it. Come back. Well, that's it. We screwed up the whole game. I guess I can try and make a circle? But... I'm just gonna try it like this and see if I get one. Probably not. Not exactly... No. Okay. That's not accurate. How about... Hey, everything is kind of diamond-shaped around here. That doesn't look like a diamond at all. Okay, well, I was trying. Okay, so it's got to be something out here, right? Like, this tongue depressor looking thing looks way too similar to a circle for this not to be... Or not a circle, the lines for this not to... Oh my gosh, though! We're gonna be here a while. Yeah, there's medallion thingies all over this frickin' place. Though they are... Oh, man. I don't know how to make sense of these because they're... Wait a minute. It's time. They're sundials. Okay. That's a start. But this is not the shape that's on that panel. So, how do we make one look like the other? I wish there was a, like, somebody give me a helicopter and fly me a like, aerial view of this place. Alright, tell you what, in the interest of time, I'm gonna pause it for a second and look at this from different points of view and stuff and see if I can make any sense of this. So as it turns out, we found that bird's eye view I was looking for. There's a stairway off to the side here. Well, not here. Over here, this way. Actually, apparently there's one on both sides that I did not notice. I was going along and I found this little stair step and I was like, ooh, where's this go? This goes higher. Now from here, I figured this rock is kind of like your central point of reference, I guess. I see an interesting pattern here. If this is the middle, you could come straight down, stop, up to the corner, and then back down. So, I don't know if I can do it from here. This is kind of... Did that work? No, that did not work. Well, that was kind of... I don't think I can fall off of here, but it's still kind of creepy. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. Now, we... I was kind of thinking maybe pulling a Lion King, whatever the light touches kind of thing. So I guess we're not really any further along than when I paused it, so I'm going to pause it again. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Oh my gosh! I found my first environmental puzzle. Oh, you must be kidding me. This is the best game of all time. Except for that. I can't get past that. Okay. Okay. Can't go anywhere. What if I go... Sorry, I got too excited. Can I start wherever the light is? Is that a thing? No, seems like it has to be this one, but I can't go very far. Huh. Well, this is interesting. This just kind of turned into a whole nother thing. So I can't do this because it's broke. And these tiles don't seem to be doing anything to, like, continue the line. And I can't seem to go back up. That seems like it's a big deal. So I don't know why it's so limited. Oh my goodness gracious, this is the best game ever. Alright, sorry, I had to pause the video and probably edit out a chunk because my phone decided to give me an emergency weather alert thing for something stupid, so it was just going off and I couldn't shut it up. So, I realized I couldn't continue the line because the sun isn't touching the panels. So if you move around... well... Wait, I gotta get... I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. But I can move now. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, why can't I move? That's got sunlight on it. Oh, come on. I gotta admit, though, I don't really know where I'm going. Let's try this again. There we go. No? Oh, maybe... Okay, hold on. Maybe I have to be down on the ground. I think it's going to these side things. These golden thingy-mabobbers. And then you'll go from there to the medallion, probably. But how do I get it to that? The only connection I see is out here. And then into the sand. Which that comes from... nowhere. This is very curious because I seem to have to be up here to get the light on it correctly. But in doing that, I also... Oh, there we go. That could work. Whoops. Nope. Nope. Wow, this thing is like the sun. It's a firecracker. Come on, come on. Yes! Okay, now, how... Ooh. Maybe over... Oh, come on! I'm so close! So this is a question of which one to light up then, I guess. Man, this is... I'm kind of getting sunblind here. Oh, wait a minute, what about this? Yes! Oh, what is going on in this game? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Not what I expected to happen at all. Not at all. Okay. Hey, I wonder if this works the same way. Oh, I need that to be lit up. Can I get... Okay. Yeah! Oh, we're getting good at this. I don't know where that went. I don't see the sparkles. I lost it. Well, that was cool. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm solving things and things are happening. I'm just waiting to figure out what those things are. Can I get the sun on... Why can't I get the sun on these two? Whoop. Wait. There we go. cannon going off. Where is this? Okay, we're gonna go investigate. I wanted to work on that temple, but this has piqued my interest, and we're running out of time. So, about these big Minecraft obelisk things that we've been seeing everywhere. It's raising questions as to, oh, I don't know, what the heck are they? Oh, obviously the aliens did it. Can I do anything to these? No? Wait, I solved 3. And now there's 3 that are glowing. So I guess somewhere scattered across the island there's more of these puzzles then. This is both interesting and depressing. Interesting because we found something completely new. Depressing because this really doesn't help me solve anything related to these. I don't think. Perhaps they do? Okay, let's look at this a little bit, and then we're going to probably wrap this episode up. So it goes from here, here, and then up. Can I do something similar with this panel? It's like here, no, because I have no way to go back. Well, no. No. Okay, so like I said, unfortunately didn't really help me with that. That is pretty crazy though. It does make me kind of certain that this is all light related type puzzles, but like with this, I don't know how to get it to... I mean, one would think the light's on that corner, so it would go this way, right? But then it doesn't do anything. I'm really kind of at a loss. It's like they could go anywhere. But that's like, it looks like the first one, so as far as like getting a more basic one, I don't think we're going to get any luck with a more basic puzzle, because I think that's as hand-holdy as it's going to get, and I probably screwed that one up, whatever that one was. I wonder if there's a clue. They all look alike. They're like the same pinwheel thing. Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling that I've got my work cut out for me on these? Also, how do you get down there? Oh, that's probably what activates when you turn on that door, I'd imagine. What is over here? Anything helpful at all? Okay, there's a flower. That's interesting in the light area that it doesn't really show up well, and then when you get light on it and you see all the flowers, that's interesting. Okay, this was the beach where that one area was. This is not helping. Well, I mean, it's not helping, but it's not helping. Yeah. Wait a minute. I wonder if this path has anything to do with it. It looks like it does, actually. The reason I say this is because there's a pocket there. It goes around. Pocket there. Goes around. Pocket. So... Pocket? Okay. But the origin is in the center, so we need to find a part of this area that connects. Is that what we're thinking? Like you go... It's an interesting idea. But... not yielding a whole lot of ideas since there's no real connection point to the middle. Maybe we should investigate these more. Maybe it only activates after you've activated something else. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. This game is ridiculous. Alright, what did that do though? That was blue, not the gold. Did that activate a panel somewhere? Or is that another symbol on the obelisks? There's just so much... It's going to the obelisk. Alright. And didn't seem to do anything to this. Gosh, I know we're running really long on time. I just have a hard time putting this down. Now I'm back in the groove again. Okay. Can I get this to cooperate with this panel over here? I don't think that'll... It looks like it should work. Maybe from a further angle. Like, oh, come on, it's so close. Eh. So close, yet so far. Oh, wait. Did being up on that rock help? I can't seem to get the whole thing to light up, but I feel like that... Oh! What are you? Dagnabbit, this game, man, it's a puzzle within a puzzle. Oh, dear Lord. Do I even want to know? Oh boy, okay. Let's just wing it once or twice and then we'll move on. Okay, I don't even know. Okay. Yep. Yep, totally know what I'm doing. Yep, yeah, definitely. Not at all. No clue. I didn't know there was a beach down here, though. I mean, I knew there was. I didn't know it was accessible. That's... opens up yet another avenue. Alright, so I think we're going to wrap things up for this episode. There's a lot to digest there, and I apologize. Hold that thought. Let's test out our triangle theory. Yay! It worked, I guess. We can't go out in the water, right? Alright. So we're going to wrap things up here. I know there was a lot to digest, and I apologize for the chunk that we missed. Really was kind of out of my control with the whole, hard drive crash thing. So we're going to wrap things up here for this episode. In the meantime, help! And I hope y'all enjoyed. Hold on. Almost there. Can I work with that? No. Dang it. It's right. It's like right there. It's so close. But it just won't work with me. Wait a minute. Is it getting better or worse to get away from it? There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. It was right there. I had it a second ago. Maybe a little closer. Oh, now I know it. Now I totally know it's doable. Come on. Boom! We got it. That was green. We had red or gold, blue, and green. I don't know what the heck we're doing on this island. That... Wait a minute. I know, I'm wrapping the episode up. I know. Hold on. No, don't think there's anything there. Ugh. We just opened up like such a can of worms. Now I want to, like, explore everything. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about all these different puzzles and stuffs and doodads and whatnots. And I think we're going to end the episode on that note. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.